Accidentally walked in on my cousin trying to flirt with my husband. Back off. You think I'm some kind of coat rack? How dare you come after my pure and innocent body? If you ruin me today and I lose my honor, and my wife despises me and walks out, I'm done. I won't live anymore. Bro, why'd you even poke the bear? He just chewed you out 2 days ago, and you still haven't learned your lesson? A few days back, Pei Yunsheng just finished his exams, and this guy was more nervous than him. So how'd Pei Lang do? Think he's got a shot at the Imperial exam? He gave a half-hearted response, eyes darting all around the room, until he finally spotted me. Those tired eyes suddenly lit up. What took you so long? I stopped by the restaurant and ordered your favorites. Been on my feet all day. It was a lot of work, honestly. Here, eat up. You need it. I knew my wife always looks out for me. Huh? Who is this clown? Pei Lang, why didn't you wait for me? Pei Yunshen's eyes went wide. He quickly yanked his sleeve back, and there it was. My heart sank. Oh no, we're done for. Pei Yunshen raised his arm and stared at the torn sleeve. My wife picked out the fabric for this. Had it made into a brand new outfit just for me. Jiang Shengyan saw things going south fast. She quietly hung the torn piece back on his arm. I didn't mean to. He cracked this cold, creepy smile. I know that face way too well. Every time he makes that face, someone's about to have a really bad day. I had to shut him down before it escalated. And sure enough, I pinned him inside the carriage, and he bolted the second I turned around, still cursing me out through the curtain. Out of everything heaven could have made, it had to go and create someone like you. Nah, you're not totally useless though. When it comes to annoying people, you're genuinely world class. Through the gaps in the swaying curtain, I caught a glimpse of Jiang Shengyan outside, face beat red. I just shook my head and sighed. Pei Yunshen's got one major flaw. He's petty, and when you push him, he goes absolutely off. Later, Pei Yunshen swept all 3 Imperial exams. Top of the whole country. By official protocol, he entered the Hanlin Academy as a compiler. Officials and old classmates came pouring in to congratulate him. But all I saw was this lost, hollow look on his face. Keep glancing back at me. He finally couldn't hold it together. He pushed through the crowd and took the champion's flower pin he'd been fiddling with and tucked it into my hair. You still haven't complimented me. My husband is literally the most incredible man in the entire world. All those pig trotters I made you eat, totally worth it. Pei Yunshen's face shifted. He clearly remembered the pre-exam superstition, me forcing him to eat pig trotters every single meal. Just then, a soft little Pei Lang snapped him right out of it. His cousin floated in with Jiang Shengyan, all hips and attitude. Eyes locked on Pei Yunshen, and hip-checked me right out of the way. I stumbled and nearly fell. I hadn't even said anything yet. But Jiang Shengyan spun in a full circle and dramatically crashed to the ground, sobbing and whimpering, holding up her hands with barely a scratch. Tears in her eyes. Wani definitely didn't mean it. I was absolutely speechless. Who is this terrible acting even supposed to fool? Girl, is something wrong with you? But then the next second, Pei Yunshen's face went dark, and he grabbed my arm. Scared me half to death. Wait, is he the one with the problem? Jiang Shengyan shot me this smug little look, dripping with satisfaction. See, Pei Lang? He still cares about me. Pei Yunshen dragged me away without a word, walked a good distance before pointing back at Jiang Shengyan. Stay away from that psycho. If lightning ever strikes her, you'll get caught in the blast. On Pei Yunshen's first day at the Hanlin Academy, I personally walked him to work. Jiang Shengyan and Lady Chen flagged down a carriage and followed right behind. We finally got Pei Yunshen, who kept turning around every other step, through the gates. Watched until he disappeared from view. I picked up my skirt, about to head back to the carriage. When Jiang Shengyan stepped right in my way, I had a tea house manager to meet. Not in the mood for her drama, I turned to walk the other way, but she grabbed my arm. She looked me up and down, and let out this long, disgusted scoff. Jiang Wanhei, you're not good enough for Pei Lang anymore. Do yourself a favor, go back to the countryside with my mom. Give Pei Lang back to me. Big sis. Pei Yunshen is my husband. Are you seriously still chasing after him? Jiang Wanhei, Pei Yunshen. He was always supposed to be mine. If I hadn't stepped aside and given him to you, you never would have gotten within a mile of someone as perfect as Pei Lang. 4 years by his side. That's more luck than you deserve in 8 lifetimes. I'm back now. Hand my husband over. That's right, Wanhei. If your sister hadn't handed Yunshen over to you, where would you even be right now? You need to go ahead and divorce Yunshen. And while you're at it, give back all those properties and shops to Yanar. Give back what was never yours. Don't worry, Auntie won't leave you hanging. We'll find you a decent match. Unless I'm remembering wrong, it was clearly you, Auntie, who turned your nose up at Pei Yunshen for being broke, with no parents left. And when you saw I was an orphan with nobody backing me up, but had ties to the Z family, a connection you couldn't buy your way into, you couldn't stand it, so you forced me into a marriage swap. Everything I have today, every bit of it, I clawed out of the dirt myself. My husband's success, that's all me too. The moment the Z family fell, my big sister bolted with her whole sickly household in tow. Not exactly a move that wins you any respect. If it weren't for my grandmother's dying wish, you two would be out on the streets begging by now. So what? Pei Lang was always supposed to be mine. I'm telling you to step down voluntarily. Otherwise, I'll tell Pei Lang about the marriage swap, and he will destroy you. I didn't even bother looking at her. Oh, then go ask Pei Yunshen himself if he's cool with that. I stepped up onto a stool, looked back, and looked down at that furious mother-daughter duo. I'm the one putting food on your table right now. You should be grateful. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. I'm such an idiot, honestly. I literally just tried to reason with a brick wall. That same night, I finished the ledgers and headed to take a bath. I passed by Pei Yunshen's room when I suddenly heard shouting from inside. Stay back! I stopped dead in my tracks. That was Pei Yunshen's voice. I walked over to the window and peeked through the slightly parted curtain. Pei Yunshin still had his official robes on. He had his chin up, whole body tense, back pressed flat against the wall, absolutely nowhere to go. And right across from him, Zhang Shengyan, dressed in barely anything, gave this cute little smile, but with total schemer energy, showing off a whole lot of skin, curves impossible to ignore. My eyes started twitching. I'd only said it offhandedly earlier, but Zhang Shengyan was apparently a woman of action. Couldn't wait a single second before making her move on Pei Yunshin. Take one more step and I'll end it all right here.